Go.
Hello. Welcome back to this sort of semi-session of the Wheel of Time. The date is currently unknown as when we last left off. Oh, the players have managed to find themselves in the dream realm. And what exactly did you do while you were there?
We defeated Camilla Carlyle, freed her sister Isabel, and killed a younger version of Vulgate.
You killed him?
I thought we killed him, didn't we?
Did you?
I mean, what else would we have done with it?
I'm pretty sure he was knocked out,
Oh.
but I'm not too sure.
Regardless, he's down.
Regardless, he's down for the count, yes. And so the current players who are here, Zalif, I need you to choose a number between 1 and 6.
4.
4. Okay. What a wise choice. And Yusen?
5.
Alright. Is Zambu here?
Nope, not yet.
I'm getting some things set up here. You may pause the recording if needed. I just needed those numbers so I can get this set. So you come back. You're currently in that opera house, correct?
Yep.
You notice that it's just kind of the three of you there, as others seem to have disappeared. Even Calico seems to have fallen silent in this office, or in this operatic home. There before you lay bodies of Vulgate, and if I recall correctly, Camilla kind of was kneeling down, eyes of gold, complete pure gold, staring up into the sky, mouth agape, as if she has witnessed something grandiose.
Well then.
And that, I do believe, is where we'll begin our little adventure for today. What will you do?
So Isabel is alive, correct? She's just knocked out.
Isabel is currently not with you. That's Camilla before you.
I was gonna say, look, I was looking at the map. Anyway, alright.
The even stranger thing is Pora, Raztar, and Foxneil are all gone. Oh, and Calico, but that's not important.
Oh,
I'm
alright.
gonna slightly nudge Camilla, I guess, with my foot.
You nudge Camilla with your foot. Nothing really seems to happen there.
Now I would try using cleansing touch again, but I used all of that when like the mind control shit was on us. Not the mind control, the fucking what was it? Whatever it was when we were in the actual like opera room. I ended something on all of us.
I don't recall. It's been kind of a month since that last happened.
Yeah. So I can't really do much. Should we just drag her away?
I was about to say, might as well just take her with us. Or what is she looking at exactly in the sky, if anything?
You look up and It's just a ceiling.
Well,
Nothing odd. You do start giving a look around, and if you were to make a perception check, if you will.
give me a second. $30.
As if a sort of spotlight was kind of shown on just your area. It seems as if the other areas of the opera house, if you were to look around, or opera house in quotation marks, if you were to sort of look around, have managed to disappear. It's as if they were just gone like that, just deloaded from this planescape.
Alright.
It's just the room, and just you five, leaving the question of where everyone else is even more concerning.
Well, we're in the realm of dreams, so lucky situation, so they could have just left or something.
Well, I mean, what can we do?
I guess in terms of things that you can do, you can look around the room, perhaps interact with Camilla in some way. She doesn't really seem to be moving. There is also the matter... Oh, did you, since you're now here, did you kill younger Vulgate or knock him out?
I probably killed him.
Okay. Well, then he's dead. You have his body, I guess. That's over there. And that's about it. It does seem kind of quiet, but there's like a tenseness, there's a tense sound that erupts. Feeling of uneasiness emits around you.
Can I use detect magic?
You sure can. So, with your detect magic, what are you looking for specifically?
Just sort of at this entire space. It feels...
Well, you are definitely in the dream plane. You probably have been in the dream plane. Oh. Hello?
Hey.
I'm doing a game right now.
I just wanted to give you a hug.
Okay. Thanks. Everyone says hi, by the way.
Say hi back to the, 4 people who are there.
Yep. It's Zell and Zen
Have fun.
and Sen for right now.
Yeah, all the good people.
All the good people. Of course. Let's see here. Where was I? Please don't do that. Fuck. Lost concentration. I apologize. So from your magic, I do believe you were determining what was going on. You likely ended up in the dream realm since you have entered this opera house. You feel from your detect magic. You are, as of right now, in a completely other plane of existence.
I see.
I guess one more detail to note, I'm not sure if this was sort of clarified last session, but upon your final strike, of either Camilla or Vulgate, whoever died last, there was a resounding round of applause from Calico as they slowly just kind of drifted off into the situation you are now. It was like an applause that sort of faded away until you realized it was just the three of you left. Why the three of you specifically, no one will ever know. Anything else you'd like to know? Right.
There's nothing we really can do?
This is fine and fair. Kind of the intention. It's fine. After this very long, brief pause of silence and not really knowing what to do, you've done it. You've actually somehow done it. A voice chimes into your head, clearly Calico's, that is saying, hold on, I need to channel his voice again. This is boring.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Where is the encore?
There is no encore, we're done.
How will you leave?
Shrugs.
That's the question everyone who enters asks.
If we had Kel, we could just plane shift out, but no, we had to go fuck off to nowhere.
He could, but I wouldn't allow it. You see, your show, your play, was good. It just wasn't good enough. So, decided to have an encore. And you are all invited to join.
No thanks. I'm done.
I don't believe you have a choice in the matter.
Well, I can just stand here and let you basically be bored for however long we got.
That's true. But I live forever, and you can die of starvation.
True, but you won't live forever if Akami wins.
Actually, he's wrong.
Hmm?
I'm a paladin, I create food and water.
True, there's that too. Basically, we got all the time in the world. We might get screwed over, but so do you. So,
I can do this all day.
I'm sure you and I can do this all day. But can Foxneil, Pora, and Rastar, and Isabel, and Camilla do it?
Calico, I've come to make a bargain.
mhm.
Oh god.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
What is your bargain?
Well, we leave, and then you find somebody else to make fun of so you can have more fun.
While that is interesting, I already have all the fun I need.
But you just said you were bored.
I'm bored of you.
Well, then why won't you let us leave?
You know what? That's true. You can freely leave.
With Camilla.
Sure, go ahead. You can take Camilla.
I get the feeling that we're about to get suckered here. Nathan just
He
mutters to us.
opens up the door. But I'm afraid she won't be with you on the other side. Just how that works?
Let me guess, because isn't the real Camilla or something like that?
No, that's very much the real Camilla. She's just been my only friend throughout all this time, and I'm not willing to part with that.
You do realize that if she doesn't leave, your whole world that you've contracted for yourself eventually just falls apart if Akami wins, right?
I exist outside of Akami's grasp. I'm not something Akami wants. I know exactly what Akami wants, and if she can't get it, she can never win. We're all in perpetual stalemate, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
You want Camilla, she wants Camilla, I have Camilla. Go on, the door is there, you can leave now.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and stop Akami. You don't need Camilla.
Kinda do.
Why do you need Camilla?
She knows something she knows however we can beat her.
She doesn't know anything.
Uh-huh. Then why is Akami after her? And why is Akaro after her?
Wait, you know that Akaro's after her?
He's the one that sent me on this task.
Oh, yeah. I don't care much for the outside world.
That's
They
not what
don't think as I do.
That's not what I asked.
Simply put, I have no idea who you're talking about.
So if you don't know why, how do you know that she doesn't have what we need then?
Oh, that's a good one. Because, okay, hold on. I got the answer. It's because that one told me.
That one referring to...
Young Vulgate.
Uh-huh, and you trust him? He says, kind of just nudging Vulgate's dead body with his foot. The same guy that...
I trust him about as much as I trust you.
Uh-huh, and wasn't he the one that was trying to steal Camilla from you last time I checked?
He could steal Camilla all he wanted, but he could never leave.
Mm-hmm.
So, upon hearing that you are here, I decided to make it a little show. And you won. Your Camilla is all yours.
Alright then, I'm gonna pick up Camilla.
Yep.
And I'm gonna throw her through the door.
You throw her through the door.
I was gonna say we could throw her off the balcony and see what happens.
Oh wait, oh fuck, yeah. You go to pick up Camilla, and she's not moving, she's not budging. Kind of held in place there. Thank you, brain. Yes, that's what happens. I don't think she can move.
See, out of character, I have this thought. What if we try to kill her just at this point? See how he reacts. But I don't know.
Maybe. I want to try something first. Am I able to loot the young Vulgate's body?
Yes.
Of everything he has on him?
I will say you can finally have your +3 armor if you want.
Okay.
A suitable trade. Why? What are you looking for specifically?
Well.
Uh-huh.
He has a belt of Storm Giant strength.
Uh-huh.
Which makes his strength 29.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Not gonna happen, buddy.
Damn.
But you do get that +3 armor, though. I will give you that.
Yeah, I'll take
You deserve at least more AC.
Oh, okay.
Let him be untouchable.
Oh, young Vulgate is naked and dead.
Beautiful. As he should be.
Of course, going to tell Sanger save that.
Alright. Well, do we want to try?
Up to you.
If we leave, can we come back?
I thought he was referring to. I thought he was going to try and murder Camilla Carlyle.
Well, that's what I was gonna try right now.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna try to smack her with my flail.
Alright, roll to hit. Advantage.
Okay. Where's my shit? Advantage. 22.
Alright, you hit. As you hit, please make an int save.
Int save?
Mm-hmm.
Against a spell or magical effect?
Would an extra planar thing be a spell? Yeah, go ahead.
But say you already know the answer to that if that's what you're asking.
$31.
Oh, he just beat the DC. Okay, yeah. So you do that, you feel yourself kind of get really dizzy and tired, but you go and you give her a smack. Roll damage.
Oh boy. $24.
You give her a smack, she kind of goes sideways for a bit, and then slowly goes back to looking up. He's laughing awkwardly now.
Again.
Alright, let's do it again. $30.
I'm gonna give you advantage on that with my help action. As a
I was
bonus
already
action.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
I assume so at least because it was before.
Int save.
Int save? Alright. Saves int. Advantage. Oh, damn. Shit, I have no way of rerolling that. Yep, 18.
18. And with that, you fall asleep. You feel like you fall asleep amongst your friends, but what your friends see is you see Vulgate hit her on the head and just get sucked right in.
Into her head?
Alright, well, let's do this. Well, Ariane, looks like we only got one way in.
A bonker.
You are going for the Encore.
No, I'm just tired of dealing with your bullshit. Anyway, and then he's going to quickly take out the katana and swing.
Like, look at it, be like,
Alright,
how
take
does
out the katana
even...
and swing.
That's a 21 to hit.
Alright. 21 hits. Are you going to intentionally fail the in save or not?
Sure, let's see. Well, actually, no. He seemed nervous when that happened, so let's see what happens if I beat it.
Try to beat it?
That's an 11.
That is not going to beat it. To the forehead with you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I rolled a 24 to hit.
You know, if I was an elf, this would not have ended well.
Yes, if you were an elf, there would be other methods of this. It was an extra planar thing, so it's more like a dimensional shift.
I was about to say, it doesn't matter. I was about to say, even then, if it's sleep, then...
It's not sleep. It's not sleep. It works like sleep, but it's not sleep. An elf going to sleep? That's pretty cool. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, Arian.
Alright, save. 24.
And you too fall asleep. What I'm going to need now, who would like to go first? This game's going to be being played a bit differently for right now. So I'm going to be dealing with individual players at a time. If I'm not dealing with you, you are free to do other things. I will most likely do it in a 5-minute fashion. So I'll do an action with a player, and then I'll switch players. So
Yes, me first.
you
Me
first. Do you have any particular theme or music you wish?
Not particularly.
If the other two, if you do have a particular theme or something about that thing I sent in DM, so about like your nightmares thing, do let me know because we're about to start that. All right, let me pull out Zenbu's DMs. Vulgate, I need you to make one more in save play.
One more in save against a spell or magical effect.
Yes.
Okay. 24.
24. Okay. So you kind of wake up and you... Do you mind doing a bit of a story for me? Telling me a story? Zenbu. Zenbu?
I said okay.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Do you mind telling me a story about how your team would die at the hands of cultists?
So, there was sort of like a death cult, right?
Mm-hmm.
In some coastal shithole village. You know, out of the eyes of our little Inquisition.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know what? Just plain old cult shit. Probably just gonna be some necromancers. Let's just go in. No preparation. We don't need it. So we walk in. And all of a sudden, it's a little more than just necromancers.
Oh,
Like, there's a full-on lich in there.
that's not good. Not at all.
No, that's not good. So, you walk into this whole just cavern filled with the entire town people, basically mind enslaved. You know, you as the front line, the protector, you walk in, obviously with an entire village just zombified, it's kind of a little hard to be the shield for 5 other people when there's about 100 coming at you. So eventually they're all just whittled away by the people, and you and Vulgate would run away.
I guess I can take over sort of from here. You're running away from that horrid scene, and Akami steps before you, pushes you down. You fall to the ground. She kind of chuckles a bit. Oh, I've got news for you. Just killed all of the gods. It's just me left. You know what that means. She will pick you up and she'll grab you by the chest and spin you around as you see the world slowly fall from underneath you. She drags you up through the sky, through the void, through the astral sea, and you can just only sit there and watch as every world, things you don't know about, like planets, worlds, universes, are just covered in darkness, in void, dreamed of its life and magic, as it all just comes to her. She just kind of smiles and looks at you. Isn't that what you wanted?
No.
Then maybe you shouldn't have let everyone die. This is the fate of you, Vulgate. The fate of one who dissents, who goes in wholeheartedly. Grab a seat, she'll say, conjuring up a chair and conjuring up 2 chairs and leaving an open one for you. We're going to be here for a long time. So, what?
I said I'll stand.
You stand. Nathaniel,
Yeah.
you got sort of a theme for you?
Nope.
Nope. Did I ask you that question?
No.
What a nightmare would be like for you? Oh, well then. Let's try to answer that now. Paint me a story. What would a nightmare be? Oh, well, first of all, I need you to make a will save.
I'll say, I don't even know if Nathan has a nightmare at this point, my guy.
Yeah, a wisdom save.
That's a 15.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nathaniel doesn't have a nightmare at this point. Maybe Akami's winning?
That's not a nightmare, that's just okay. I mean, that's a worst case scenario, but he's not afraid of that. I mean, you can go with that scenario if you want, if nothing else.
I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure you did kind of answer it. There wouldn't be much for you, what there? And, okay. So, the black sun setting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a bit about that.
So, you mean the fall one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Nathan would be basically at the end of it all. Everyone dies except Nathan. He's the last one remaining. All of Kessia turns to desert as the seas dry up, and he's left walking through an endless desert, basically looking for anyone that's still out there. Probably he probably finds his son and Corva at one point, though probably they die and he's the only one left, as he's left wandering, looking for any type of civilization that's still out there. Probably trying to find that person that told him that he'd find him before his final end, basically looking for whatever that means.
You do know who Darius is, right?
Yes, I know, I just didn't want to say.
Okay. Well, you walk aimlessly for what seems like forever. Sun beating down on you, and in the distance, you think you spot what appears to be a cave of some sort.
He's gonna walk over to it, probably gripping his weapon tight just in case.
You grip your weapon tight, you go into that cave, and you see a blue flame in that cave. Abreast a pile of rocks.
Hello? He's just gonna shout out.
Expecting you to come. You go inside, and the fire is actually cool to the touch there. Let me see if I can actually find this. Yeah, it's kind of cool to the touch. And the guy is like, "Oh, you're here. Finally, we meet." You turn around, and this very weathered old man. Would he be old at this point?
Nope, he is eternally young.
Well, definitely weathered. Definitely weathered. Definitely seen some shit.
Huh. So, this is where you've been hiding out.
Kind of waiting for you to come along. Because I know if I started looking for you, it'd be... I figured if I just stayed in one place, you'd come quicker.
Smart idea.
So pay it off.
Mm-hmm.
A bit too late, I'm afraid.
Sits down on one of the rocks. Yep.
Kind of sits down with you. So what is there to do?
That's my question for you. That you had some type of plan or something.
I did. It involved ships and various high forms of magic, but everyone died before that can really come to fruition. He'll look over and kind of frown at the now piled bones in front of him. Probably piles of bones of people who would have been helping on that project.
Well, got any time? Well, got any time stuff that you can use to go back and try to fix this? Or is this just it?
Okay. Got all our hands tied.
He's gonna pull out probably one of the last bottles of alcohol he has and just like take a swig of it. Alright.
And you, Arion.
No.
Oh, music actually started appearing. You, Arian, do you got any music?
No.
Alright, we'll
For-
just keep on this. Did you answer that question before?
I did.
What was your answer?
You remember the little forest guardian guy that I'm chasing down?
Mm-hmm.
Him getting out of hand as normal. Not that he isn't already out of hand, but
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, I got you, fam.
oh, do I need to roll a whiz save or?
Yes, with save, please. Sure.
18.
18. So with an 18, you it's gotten very much out of control. The world as you know it is nothing but covered in thorns. I do believe you're hunting after the Prince of Thorns, correct?
Yes.
Covered in tangled vines and vicious monsters. It's only a matter of time before, well, pretty much the whole world is consumed by it. A whole
no.
swarm of memories come back to you, and how you've lost everyone to some sort of monster or another. And you've, through thick and thin, have decided that enough is enough. We have to stop it at the source, or nothing else will happen. You actually go to the source. You remember your old folks telling you that he used to live upon a mountaintop in the Silver Shaws. And you go through with you and your, well, you would presume your only friends remaining, which would have been Nathaniel, Vulgate, Pora, and Rastar. And you've watched as each one of them fell before some dastardly monster. As you make your way to the top, and at the top it feels, well, it feels serene. Hold on, let me see if I can get something for you. Hold on one moment here. Hold on. Okay, we'll just keep this for now. And you go up to the top. It's kind of windy up there, and you see a quaint little cottage with kind of dead plants, but otherwise pretty calm up here. Quaint little cottage, dead plants, dried up water.
Can I try to use magic to bring him back?
You could.
I don't remember what that was called. Plant growth. use a plant growth on him.
You use plant growth on him. By the way, you don't expend a spell slot while doing this. And the plant grows and stays up for a little bit. And then you stop thinking about it, and it goes and dies again.
What if I imagine it alive, though?
You, please make a will save. Or will save.
An 18 again.
You imagine it alive, and you think really hard about it. And one of the poppies actually pops to life.
I see.
You hear the sound of a chair rocking from inside the cottage.
I'll creep through the door, sort of open it, peer inside.
Okay. You peer inside, and it's that ghastly sight I'll send to you. Thank you. But you know, that guy from that one fucking thing. I'll just bootleg something for now because he kind of just looks like that, but with bigger antlers.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
There he is.
Kind of rocking back and forth. He looks over to you with his bony textured face. And with those purple dotted eyes, he just simply well, you can't mouth. Just simply says in your mind, "So sorry. I let it get out of hand."
Do I recognize this guy as
Yes, you. The whole world knows what the Prince of Thorns looks like.
the Prince of Thorn? Alright.
He is just covered in spiny, prickly thorns.
Ariana's just gonna be like, you let it get out of hand, I let you out of my hand. It's like this disappointed look on his face at what he's done, at how he's let the man grow.
Because I've been very, very bad to this world.
That you have.
And he kind of stops. Sits up. What are you to do? Here to slay, I imagine. Before you slay, I must ask you if you're done for a warm meal.
Is this another trick of yours?
I hold no tricks. I am what I am. Res ipsa lortum, I believe. Res ipsa loquitur, he says.
He's gonna look at him in confusion. He's also gonna think about what the Prince of Thorns has done to this world. And he's gonna... Can he imagine him burning? Prince of Thorn.
Make a will save.
We'll see. 25.
With a 25, you do indeed imagine him burning. He kind of lowers his arms. Why are you doing that? How are you doing that? It doesn't hurt, by the way, but I just want to know.
And Eric's gonna stare at him and be like, for what you've done to the world, for what you've look around you at what you've done. Not even this cottage is alive anymore.
Does to itself, Arian. No more responsible for this as you are responsible for me. Do you think it I control every creature, every being that walks this planet, that craves for savagery?
Maybe not, but it is what you began.
Clearly.
Thus it was yours.
Then clearly I've gotten out of hand. Oh, you were here to slay the beast, then?
I'm here to figure out if what you hold could stop the world, if what you have it left in you could stop this spreading chaos.
That's an interesting thought. We're going to switch over to Zenbu and Vulgate. Vulgate, are you here?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm in the wrong server. Oh. Okay. Back with you, Mr. Zenbu. You're still back at it with Akami, watching all the worlds crush away. I need you to make another will save.
Will save?
With save. God, I've been playing Pathfinder. I apologize.
30.
30. It doesn't take a strange man to realize this may not be real.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that information? Akami just kind of sits there smugly, not knowing that you have realized that this is most likely a dream. Or a nightmare, I guess.
I'm just gonna take the helmet off, just put it in my lap, and sit there and stare at her.
You don't seem in fear. What's wrong? Or maybe the cat's got your tongue.
Or maybe I'm not the one who should be afraid.
Oh, really? What do you mean by that?
I've survived for 200 years. At my own spite alone.
And I've survived
Meanwhile,
centuries off of you. Universes of people.
yeah. Meanwhile, you need to feed and fester like a wart, and anybody who's willing to follow your skewed way of wanting to get your will across.
I'm sorry, I believe your words fall on deaf ears.
Oh. Well, I guess we can just sit here.
I'm fine with that. She'll raise the umbrella back and throw it behind her. It is at this point, Vulgate, by the way, if you are in a dream, perhaps you can dream lucidly?
I'd kind of like a comfort seat if we're going to be sitting here a while. I have old rickety bones, Car.
So you think about a more comfortable seat?
Yep.
All right, with save or in save, whatever is best for you.
Either or works. I guess I'll just do whichever. 27.
Ah. You know that quote by Rene Descartes, you think therefore you am? You
Yep.
think a good chair? Bam, comfortable chair.
And I wanna imagine that she has a shitty chair that she got from Harbor Freight.
What was the roll you made again, by the way?
27.
She got a shitty Harbor Freight chair. She kind of
Beautiful.
looks underneath her and looks at you in disgust. What game are you playing at?
And then I'm gonna imagine up a mug of beer.
You imagine a nice tankard of beer.
And I'm just gonna start drinking. And stare.
We're not here to play games, Vulgate. The chair underneath you falls. And you spill some of that beer on yourself. You're here to suffer.
Oh, I'm here to play a game, and I'm gonna imagine up a chess set.
Roll with save.
29.
29. You imagine a chess set. I'm here to play a game, after all. She swats away the chess set, turns away, and imagines you in a box. A thorny cage of sorts.
Hmm.
I don't think that will do for someone like you. And she'll actually throw you in an Iron Maiden, start to close the casket.
Hmm. I'm gonna imagine that the Iron Maiden is a jagged crown instead. Right on top of my head.
So as the coffin closes, it poofs and it turns into a crown on top of your head. She kind of gets a bit furious about that. As you've realized that the world around you has kind of changed a bit. Right. I think we both know what's going on here. So, I think it's time for a bit, if we call it a reset. And she'll take out the blade from her umbrella, and I need you to roll initiative.
Huh? Alrighty. That's just a flat D20 there. 14.
And 14?
Yep.
Alright, she goes first. Oh, fuck.
You have to grab the actual link.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Some of these guys, for some of these ones anyway. See what I mean?
Shit. Can you grab the actual link, please? And throw that in there while the battle happens. She goes first, by the way.
Okay.
And hopefully this music will...
Are we all healed up and everything after the last fight?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Did you guys level up?
We were level 18. What changed?
Okay, I'll give you the full heal this time. After this session, you'll probably be level 19.
Okay.
Thank you, King. So you are fully healed, yes. And she will go after you. With 2 D8 attacks. Let's see, 2 attacks. Her highest is a 25 to hit.
Nope.
Ching ching! It's your turn.
I will use my action to use Necrotic Shroud. And she needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
Alright, Charisma saving throw. That is a 23.
She succeeds. And as a bonus action, I will... Let's see here, what do I want to do? As a bonus action, I will cast, no, not that. I'll cast, Shield of Faith on myself.
Shield of Faith.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I gotta start getting ready to head to bed.
Alright.
Good night, y'all.
The game knows continue longer this. Thank you, Zealous.
No problem.
Hope you enjoyed your little bit while it
I did.
Okay.
I will see you
Good.
guys around, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
Well, you too, man.
Goodbye.
Alright. Go for it, buddy.
That's actually my turn.
Okay. She will go for 2 more hits at you. The highest was a 27.
Does not hit.
Alright. Ting, ting. Your turn.
I will attack. So that's just gonna be a normal attack. 26.
26 hits.
Alright. I already know a Divine Smite's not gonna work on her, so I'm not even gonna try. So second attack.
Might not be fighting the real Akami.
Okay, second attack is a 24.
24 hits. Both hit.
Here. I guess on the first attack I'll use a first level. Yeah, I'll use a first level Divine Smite. So let me do the damage. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Just ignore this attack roll. It's here. Plus 2d8. So the first attack is 39 damage. Shit, can I see the distribution of that? With 13 plus... Okay, so 20 of it is radiant.
Okay, 20 radiant. And
8
how much?
is force.
8 force, okay.
And then 8 of it is... Actually, no, not 8 of it. 5 is force, and then 8 of it is magical bludgeoning.
What's the total amount of damage?
39.
39, got it.
For the second attack, I will do another first level Divine Smite.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 30 total.
30 total. Got it.
7 of which is magical bludgeoning, 1 is force, and 16 is radiant. Oh yeah,
Cool.
and because I use necrotic shroud, plus 18 necrotic.
Plus 18 necrotic. On top of that 69 damage you've already done?
Yep.
Nice.
And that would be my turn.
So Akami, seeming to be very fractured. When you hit her, she kind of shattered a bit like glass, like cracked a bit. And you see the world kind of cracking a bit here. And her voice kind of distorts and it's like, you need to reset. $27 and I need math for this one. Hold on. Probably gonna hit. 38 to hit.
38 does indeed hit. And I need her to make a dex save.
She'll make a dex save. It's 38 magical piercing, by the way.
Okay. 38 magical piercing.
Her dex save is a 28.
28, that succeeds, and she dodges. Well, actually, she doesn't completely dodge it. It's half damage, right? Half as much on a successful one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That would have been at 4th level.
Okay.
So. $25, half of 25.
Half of 25. I think half of 25 is just enough to cover.
Yeah, round down, yeah, that would be 12 fire damage.
Actually. Alright. That's her turn. She looks barely, barely a structure at this point.
I'll attack.
Alright.
$17
Misses.
misses. Second attack. No, it's even worse. 15.
Misses.
Damn. That's my turn.
Alright. I'm not going to even bother because she's going to attack you twice and both will hit because the minimum she can hit you with is a 33.
Yep, that would hit.
Right. That's going to be a cool 64 piercing damage.
Alright.
Magical piercing. And all you can hear at this point is just audible, incoherent screeching. It is your turn.
Alright, I'll use my turn to heal myself with Lay on Hands as my action. Which I would need... Yeah, I have to expend all of it to get in here.
Can I get you a suggestion?
Yeah.
Just hit her.
Just hit her? Oh man, I want to prolong this and make her suffer.
Prolong this. You know how Akami works, my dude.
That's true. Okay, I'll attack her.
Yeah. I don't want to risk resetting you.
18.
18. Will this?
Second attack. 20.
That hit! How do you do this?
She comes in, smacks me a bit. You know, get this shit-eating grin on my face. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna heal all of this, you know? I want to make her suffer. And I'm like, nah, I'll just smack her right upside the head with the flail.
smack her right up to the head and she breaks as if you were just throwing a vase on the ground. The particles kind of dissipate, and when one door closes, another door opens. You see, sort of at the end of this astral scenery? I don't know. Whatever sort of scenery she placed you at, there's a door. Plain mahogany door that opens up and a white light comes out of it. And you kind of hear a bit of applause. No applause.
Okay, I'll walk through.
You walk through, and I'm going to switch over to Nathaniel now.
Alright.
Alright, wisdom save.
Mm. 24.
24. You're starting to realize that maybe, just kind of with everything that's happened, this is probably not real.
You think?
You started to believe it, and then you're just like, they keep doing the same shit with me.
I was like, Nathan's just not even surprised. He just shrugs, alright. And he's just like, he just shrugs and he says, well, if you've got nothing better to do, then let's go find Akami and kill her then. He says, obviously sounding bored now.
He kind of looks at you a bit weirdly. Don't you understand the gravity of the situation?
I couldn't care less at this point.
Then why don't we just sit here and await the inevitable?
Because, wow, you definitely sound like the type of person that went toe-to-toe with a lich for godlike power. Ugh. Better to try and fail than do nothing and sit in this cave. But I mean,
I'm sure she's out there somewhere for you.
Yeah, what was I thinking? You're only an elf after all. It's not like anything you ever did really mattered.
Would that actually offend him?
Considering by this point considering what comes out for, he's a half elf, so kinda his bloodline's always been a point of for him.
Persuasion.
Hmm.
Or roll intimidation, I guess.
Not intimidation. He's just calling him out. Yeah, 10.
Taunt. I don't know how that would work. 10?
That's a 10. I only have a +1 in charisma, Chief.
He kind of bites a bit. He lowers his eyes, or he lowers his eyebrows. It's like, seriously, we're the only two people left in this whole world, and you're trying to goad me into argument.
Well, I don't know. I thought that worked pretty well. I mean, you did get goaded into a massive war that basically amounted to nothing. He motions over to the empty cave in the desert outside.
I don't see you doing anything better.
I mean, I'm about to go out and kill Akami, but you just want to sit here and grieve for what few friends you probably had you lost, if you had any to begin with.
You're never going to find Akami at this point. She just runs everything. There's no point in trying. You've been walking around for goodness knows how long in desert, and you're going to do the same thing again.
Better than sitting in here with you, sourpuss, he says. He starts walking towards the exit. At least I actually did something with my time instead of playing pretend as a leader of mages.
Alright then, buddy. Guess you got yourself a partner.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nathan says before he walks out.
Just follow you around.
Mm-hmm.
Start walking around for a while now. Nothing but desert. And, Darius constantly reminds you that it is nothing but desert.
Every once in a while, Nathan's just gonna make a snide comment, bite back at him, basically.
All desert in here.
Hmm?
It's all desert out here.
Mm-hmm. It's all, it's as dry as your personality.
Yep. Nothing really changing out here.
Mm-hmm.
When he says that, it comes to you. What if you can change it? If it's really not real.
Sure, let's see what happens.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna make a giant oasis, I guess.
You think out a giant oasis. I need to make a whiz or int save, whichever is better for you.
That's a 22 with wisdom.
So with the 22, you think really hard about it. You stand, you pause. You kind of ignore the fact that Darius, if you can even call him that, is yelling at you. And you think ahead of you, and you think, a really nice oasis would be good right around now. And then, there it is.
You were saying, Mr. Wrong?
He just kind of looks out and looks a bit slack-jawed. That's not supposed to be there.
And how would you know what's supposed to be here and what's not supposed to be here?
He pulls out this map. I charted this whole desert.
Guess what? Well, guess what, Mr. Wizard? You were wrong. Shocking, I know.
Are you sure? Take a look again, buddy.
Nathan's gonna look again.
It's gone.
Nathan's not gonna believe that for 1 second. He's gonna will it back into existence.
And you will it back into existence.
Really? We're really gonna be doing this?
Doing what?
You're gonna... I'm highly sure that none of this is real. At this point. I mean, I just willed that into existence, and you're gonna tell me that it's not there. You're gonna tell me that this is a mirage, really? He says as he picks up a block of sand and throws it at the water.
You throw it at the water, and it disappears again. See, it's just an illusion.
And then he's gonna make a giant, accurate rendition of Falcon, just to fuck with, even though he knows he's nowhere near it.
Okay. Whiz save.
That is a 23.
23. Giant, accurate rendition of Falcon. Done.
And how do you explain that being here?
Right. Probably we might be close to Akami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got no words.
For supposedly one of the most powerful sorcerers and wizards in the entire world, you're pretty shit at your job.
Listen, what game are you trying to play at?
Nothing. This is literally just fun for me.
Fun for you.
Yeah, bantering back and forth, shit talking you, seeing how you react. Yeah, I mean, that's what...
Well, I mean, so long as you're fine with being here.
Mm-hmm. And then he's gonna make an oasis right below Darius's feet and see what happens, and drop him into it.
Oh, okay. One more whiz save, please.
Nat 20 for a total of 25.
Nat 20. Yeah, how deep is it?
Not that deep. He probably just he's deep enough to where he's kind of to where if you crouch, you can probably get a little bit into it, but not much.
So you conjure the oasis, and he kind of looks down. He starts splashing in the water. He looks down.
While he's not looking, I'm gonna try and drown him.
Oh my god! That's like a grapple check, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And his strength is not that good.
All right.
I'm gonna do. All right.
Do you have a theme, sort of, for Darius?
At this point, I forgot that theme.
Thanks, King.
21.
What?
21 athletics.
21. That does beat his.
I'm just gonna start drowning him.
You start drowning him, and before you do it, you just end up shoving his face in the sand.
Gonna immediately I'm either gonna drown him in the sand or drown him in the oasis I make. Let's make it again.
All right, you make it again, and while you do that, he's going to break your grapple.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, roll athletics again.
That is a 3.
3. So with a 3, he does break free of your grapple.
Gotta keep doing it.
And you go to grab him, and he just disappears and reappears a little bit further away from you. All right, buddy. You're getting kind of weird, kind of real fast. I think it's
see that right there. If you could still do magic, if Akami supposedly won, why the fuck can you still do magic?
Yeah, about that. I think it's time for a reset. He's gonna throw a fireball at you. And
deck. Really? He's gonna try that?
Yeah.
All right.
A fireball at you. I need you to make a dex save, and we're gonna start combat. Do you got music by any chance?
22.
All right, 22.
Give me a second. Oh, I actually can't.
Now we get round 2.
All right, so that's a 22 on the deck save.
You succeed.
All right.
I assume taking no damage.
No, I don't have evasion, so
Ah.
I get that
Okay.
in 2 levels.
Taking 12 damage of fire.
Halving that with uncanny dodge to make it only 6.
Yep.
Really? That's it?
Look at this. The only 2 people on the planet end up fighting each other. Great.
Your spell's weak, he says as he's gonna march forward and just pull out his katana.
Does Darius have a weapon?
I know he... Javelins of flames, sword of flames.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a sword of flames. He's like, yeah. About that. And then he reaches up behind him, whips out the sword of flames.
Ooh, spooky. And then I'm gonna swing on him 3 times.
Spooky. All right, go ahead.
That's a unnatural 20 to hit.
Hits.
He's going to take 28 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna hit him again.
Hits. No, not yet. Probably gonna hit though.
How about an 18?
No, that doesn't hit.
Last but not least, I'm going to use... Let's see here. I'm going to use precision attack, so I'm going to add a d10 to this attack roll. So it's a nat 1, but it's a 22.
Nat 1 in D&D is still a nat 1.
Alright. And then action surge, hit him 3 more times.
Oh, Lord.
Not 20.
Alright, double damage. Bitchin'.
He will take 40 points of damage.
40. Got it. You see him start to crack and break out.
Yeah, you ain't the real guy. 17.
17.
I'm assuming that misses.
17 does miss, yes.
Alright, with that, last one. God, 17 again, okay. Now I'll pull out the pistol, I'm gonna fire it point blank at his face.
Alright.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
He's gonna take 10 points of damage.
Yeet.
You know, the thing is though, if you were the real Darius, I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't be this boring, that he wouldn't be thinking that, oh, it's the end. Because I've seen this is the same guy that decided that fighting against a Lich King for power over something powerful was a good idea. This is the same guy that decided to start a mages guild because he wanted to make sure that mages had a hope to look towards. And if you think that this is gonna convince me that you're him, yeah, pass.
Incoherent screaming followed by 2 slashings.
Go ahead.
16 and 16 both don't hit.
Nope.
Your turn.
Nathan's just gonna black bow's gonna say, yeah, that's what I thought. So do me a favor and just get this over with because I'm deaf because we all know how this ends. You're not better than me. That's a non-natural 20 to hit.
Yep, hits.
That is 21 points of damage.
21, you say?
Yep. As Nathan just says, because I am so much better than you, whatever you are. And then next attack is that's a nat 1.
Okay.
And the last one, I think. Yep, that's a 23.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna basically knock the sword out of his hand, kick him to the dirt, and then basically I'm gonna stab him through the chest while planting my foot on his face.
And it breaks underneath you, sort of like, shale or a really thin glass jar. And he just kind of breaks and disintegrates beneath you.
And I remember how I got here, right?
No need to remember how you got there, because out from the sands arise a door. Nice little mahogany door that opens up into a bright white light.
David's gonna sheath this.
When one door closes, another one opens.
David's gonna sheath the sword. I hope you had fun, he shouts to this guy before he marches through the door. Because I sure as hell didn't give a shit.
And you go through, and should I give you the basic descriptions of what y'all see and then call it a session? Sure. As you guys go through, I'm going to stop this little music for now. Thank you, King. For this is Vulgate. Okay, Vulgate sees that. Oh, Vulgate, you see pretty much. What is the best way to describe the plane of limbo? Yeah. A bunch of random things all over the place. It seems like, have you ever just had a whole bunch of ideas you're going to start but never really completed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but as an image or as a planescape.
Weird.
It's just nothing but this weird golden sky surrounded by random, incomplete structures that seem to form some sort of path in front of you. It's a bit confusing, but it's better than whatever the fuck you just came from. And
Sure.
as for you, Nathaniel, as for you, Nathaniel, you're in a small, quaint farmhouse in Hangsan. You seem to just sort of, you open the door and it seems like you've opened into the front door. It seems kind of empty. You could smell some stew brewing. And out ahead of you, you see a field and a small family kind of together. 2 girls, a mother and a father. And that seems a bit weird to you too, I think. But once again, better than whatever fucking place you just came from.
Nathan's
that,
gonna say, here we go with this bullshit again.
that's where we'll end the session today.